NBC News has learned that Stephen G. Breyer will step down as a justice on the U.S. Supreme Court at the end of his current term. That's according to sources close to the justice. The 83-year-old is the oldest justice on the conservative 6-3 court. He's also the most senior member of its liberal wing, appointed by President Bill Clinton and has served since 1994. In the past year, progressive activists and some Democratic members of Congress have called upon Breyer to resign to make way for a new Biden nominee while Democrats control the Senate. We want to go right now to Justice correspondent Pete Williams, who's breaking this news for us. Pete, what do you know?
Well, according to people who are familiar with the justice's thinking, and we should clarify, we have not heard from Justice Breyer directly, but according to people that he has talked to, he's made this decision within the past couple of weeks to step down and has told the White House they're fully prepared now to take the next steps that will follow. And as you said, Lester, he has been repeatedly urged during the past term to step down while Democrats control both the White House and the Senate, so that his nominee can be confirmed while the Democrats are still in control to maintain the current 6-3 split on the court, 6 conservatives to 3 liberals, and that's what his retirement would do. Now, according to the people we have talked to, several officials who are familiar with his thinking, his intention is to retire at the end of this term. Sometimes when justices step down, they say they will retire at the point where their successor is confirmed. But apparently what Justice Breyer has decided to do, according to people who are familiar with his thinking, is that he would step down at the end of this contentious term, which, of course, will be dominated by the issue of abortion, with the question of Roe v. Wade very much before the court, gun rights, religious freedom, and many other hot-button issues in this current term. So it will still be a barn burner of a term for the justice. 28 years on the Supreme Court as one of the court's dependable liberal votes, although he sometimes votes with the conservatives when it comes to issues of administrative law in which he's an expert. He's a former federal appeals court judge, served in Boston, originally born in San Francisco. And President Biden, Lester, has said that he is committed to nominating a black woman to the Supreme Court. And among the possible nominees, the names that have been thrown around are Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, who is a former Breyer law clerk and is a federal judge here in Washington, and Leonda Kruger, who is a justice on the California State Supreme Court. As you noted, he came to the Supreme Court in 1994. He's been 28 years on the court, and there was lots of speculation that he would step down at the end of last term. He said he would not, that he wanted to stay on the court, that he was concerned that in that environment, if he were to step down, it would make the court appear to be too political. And apparently he's made a decision now that enough time has passed that it won't be perceived that way. So we expect that an official announcement will come within the next day or so, Lester, and that then the process will begin of trying to find someone to succeed him.
Pete, I want to clarify this timing a little bit. You say the end of the term. When I think of the end of the term, I think of October. But, of course, the court usually takes a break in the early summer. So do we have I guess the point being the midterm elections loom large here.
Well, yes, you're right. As a formalistic matter, one Supreme Court term doesn't end until the next one begins, and the new ones always begin the first Monday in October. But as a functional matter, the term really ends in June. And I think that's the expectation here, that he would step down from the court at the end of the term, when the court is finished handing down decisions in either late June or early July.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.